So like I said, you kind of got to be patient because I know that he's trying to set something up. Uh, let's see. I think that was the cover three press. The lineman flare wide on here, guys, and I'm trying to stop some of these. Yeah, I'm trying to stop some of these shorter routes, and it'll also stop the run. So you see that cover three press? It's a good play for guys that like to do this. But he's smart enough to see, there. Well, there he did a draw, so he knew that I was going to be trying to do some type of pass play to do there. Uh, but he's also smart enough to get that little void. And if I would have spied a backer or spied a lineman, then he's smart enough to audible out of that, which he does a couple of times. This, oh my God, this is like that fire zone. Watch this. Here's where he scores. This guy gets beat off the line. I had three deep, believe it or not, but that's the speed of that guy. So at that point, I said, God, I even have to be safer than I want to be. And it's tough because now I can see that he's very accurate. Like, I don't think he's missed a pass. And he's setting everything up off the short passes somewhat like I do. But he has his his offensive threats are better than mine. So that's making me be a little, that right there let me know that I have to be somewhat safer. And I had three deep, but I have to be even safer than that. So I have to really pick my spots and how I come up and try and take away his little underneath middle. Because I don't want to get beat that way. Because that fire zone actually is a good play if he was thinking short. But he probably saw that, took that, and then went up top. Fullback dive. I'm just using the strength of this team, which is obviously the left side of the line. And I haven't really had success with the toss yet, but I'm going to open things up so that I can, I believe. Let's see what's here. This is Colt McCoy, guys. He dropped it. Yeah, but waited patiently and everything. So when you take into account, guys, that I'm playing against one of the top teams, against one of the top players with a rookie quarterback, with a whack team, you kind of have to just say that the system works. What are we doing here? This is the bench switch. Let's see what happens here. And I was trying to get a little post up on Watson, so that was a smart play. It was safe. I mean, like, these Jets, I mean, obviously their secondary is great, so I don't want to mess around underneath with Cribs on Revis, if that was Revis, but I kind of felt like the post up to Watson was a better play because he would be able to fight and block the guy off, box him out. He's coming out in three wide, and look here, guys, look here. Okay, you see that little left end who drops into the hook, and then the backer. So I'm bringing a three deep blitz, and watch this. Look, see there? Okay, so that play, let's just say I was the Raiders or some team with a better defensive line or better backers blitzing. I'd probably get a pick there. The reason being is because I knew what he was going to do and I had the right blitz. So that three deep blitz will stop that. But his offensive line is just better than my defensive line. And my backer combination, so that's why that didn't work. But obviously I knew what I wanted to do. Like that 3D blitz probably would have worked there, but I can't go back and forth like that, or I can't go back to back like that, because I'm respecting him. I'm making sure he knows that I'm calling a sound game. I don't want to make him get screen happy. I don't know what that play was. Right there, you see that was one of my adjustments. Ward over there running, making a play. He's 3 wide, 2nd and 7. I believe I'm coming out in a 3 deep spy, just so that when I come out in a man D, because I like to run an inside blitz, I want him to, I don't want him to know. See how that linebacker went there? When they disguise, I want him to see two different. I want him to see the same disguise out of a man defense when I don't blitz, so that when I do come out in a man, he thinks possibly it's a zone play or a pass play, so that I can get him on that inside blitz. And also that would have helped on a draw or something like that. But you got to mix it up, and you just see this is what you're trying to do. What you're trying to do is to get him in the 3rd and 5, so that you can make a play and you can make a punt. Now, if he's able to out chest you and you go, well, then he still has 30 more yards that he has to go until he's in scoring range. So you just want them to. Here it is. It's the cover 2 hawk, which usually works, but these guys, they're just not studs out there, guys. So watch this. It's gonna be frustrating because I got the right play call on, but like I said on my first Cleveland video, the best you can hope to do is to bat down and force a punt, and if you get a pick, that's a bonus, because look at this. Oh, come on, guys, right? Everybody knows it's supposed to go up under that, but you got to stay patient, because this is Cleveland. You have to take the good with the bad. But I think that's twice on this drive I've had the right play call on. But and you say, okay, well, if I had pressure, there wouldn't be that much coverage. So if I had better defensive linemen, then they could have put pressure, and then maybe, but it didn't happen, because I have good defensive linemen, but they didn't. They're more so for like run stopping. There's a good play. And here I see, this is what I like, because I have another chance. Like a 3rd down chance, I have a chance to get a sack, I have a chance to, stuff a run and then force him to, gamble. Whether or not I do that or not, that's a whole nother story, but you just, you like 3rd downs as a defensive player. Zone stretch, in case he's trying to run wide or throw short. I don't want to spy this D line that I'm on. And that's just a good run by LT. Nice little scoop. Because then I know he would just run right where I spied him, because he backs up, because he did that earlier. So I can't really spy the defensive lineman like that, because he's shown an adjustment. Now the way to stop that would be with a man blitz or something like that, and possibly spying that, but I don't want to give that away just yet. And at this point, I don't think I knew, but I did know, because I did it earlier. But I didn't know he was going to do it. if you and not the inside blitz, because then you'll take away from the pressure. It's kind of like with a strong safety blitz, and then you spy, where the blitz action isn't coming from. So, like if he's gonna go into that circle zone on the left side, then you strong safety blitz on the right, and then what happens is, you also have a man on the back, plus you have somebody in that zone, and then they either panic or they just hold on and get sacked. But that's later that I do that. Man, you won't believe how crucial of a time. And we got 18 seconds, and I just wanna, maybe I'll take some shots, but I think what I'm gonna try and do is break a run. Because I'm already down, and the last thing I want is a turnover for him to go up 17-7 at half or 14-7. So I think if it's not wide open, I'm not gonna go for it. Revis makes a play on him. And if you watch my Redskins video, like that play right there, like a Santana Moss would break that. Obviously not on Revis, but that was really like a safe route, and I was hoping he got confused, and then maybe I could go 30 or 40 up the sideline. And that's risky because Revis was underneath. So again, guys, Maddenedge.com. Do visit the site. Do click on the ads and the sponsors, and then go right back to where you were. It only takes a second, and it helps. See, I'm trying to get in there, and it helps so that I could keep the site going. Like sometimes with the Raiders, like with the McFadden or somebody like that, you can run one of those tosses at halftime, and if they make a mistake, you can go to the house. I've done that plenty times. And so I'm going to try to do it again. As you can see, it's just a bit away from doing that. Didn't see the halftime stats. And we're starting third down with a disadvantaged team and against a great player. So guys, watch what's going on in this game. Watch the chess match. Watch how you don't show your hand too soon, but you try to be aggressive. Remember that 3-deep blitz when they're trying to go there. You can get them in a situation like that, and that's a pretty safe blitz. That's how I was telling you to blitz with like the Seahawks.